this lesson, we're going to send an SMS. And we can send it in a couple of different ways, and we'll take a look at both of them. The first thing we need to do in our Android manifest is set a permission to allow us to send an SMS. Now that's only for one of the ways that we're going to send it, and I'll point it out in the activity code. Our form is fairly simple. We have a choice to send the SMS by intent or by the application itself. By intent means that we'll actually call the SMS messaging client in the device and it will be shown. By app, we send the SMS completely automatically without there being any other UI. This version is the version that requires the permission. And then we have a field for the phone number and for the message. In the activity code, we get our phone and message fields and create our button handlers. And we'll first take a look at sending it by intent. We create a new intent with an action view. And within that intent, we're giving it a URI with SMS : and the phone number. The phone number can be formatted in different ways. It can have spaces or dashes or no spaces at all, and it will be formatted as part of the parse. And then we put extra data into the SMS body, and that's our message text. And then we just start the activity intent. So that's the first way, which is really clear and easy, but it also sends the app out to the SMS client. If we want the user to stay within the app, we can do it entirely programmatically. And that's this code here, where we create a pending intent. In the pending intent, we get a broadcast type of intent, and we want a type of SMS receiver to go into that. The SMS receiver is a broadcast receiver that we're going to create down here, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. We have an SMS manager, and we're just going to use the default manager, and we're going to ask that to send our text message. And we send it the phone text and the message text and the pending intent. Now our SMS receiver inherits from broadcast receiver, and it has one override for on receive, and this will give us any result codes that we have. Obviously, we're looking for a result OK, but there are also some other errors, in particular for SMS with SMS codes. So this is the code for it, which isn't a great deal of code at all. So here's our form, pre-filled in with a fake number and the SMS message. And we'll send it by intent first. And you can see it pops up the client with the number and the message text. And then if we just send it by app, it sends it without any other intervention by the user. So that's how to send an SMS message.